You can try to shut me up, producer, but you can't. They put that on me. I'm going to rip it off. We're going to talk about annuities versus life insurance, kind of similarities, differences, which one's better. There are some similarities, there are some differences. That doesn't mean you need either of them, but you might. So let's go through that, but not until the greatest musical intro of all time right now. All right, I had this great idea, producer. Okay, when I talk about annuity, let's see if I can do this. I talk about annuities, I turn the hat like this. When I talk about life insurance, I turn the hat like this. What do you think? You like that? All right, the other video chick is over there throwing up. She's like, no, don't do that. All right, so let's talk about annuities. Annuities are life insurance products. They're issued by life insurance companies. Okay, I know you're saying, what? Yeah, they're issued by life insurance companies. Now, most annuities are fixed annuities, and they're regulated at the state level. Variable annuities are securities, and that's national, FINRA, et cetera, But annuities are contracts. They're transfer of risk contracts that primarily solve for principal protection, income for life, legacy, and long-term care. The acronym is PIL. That's what they solve for. And most people use annuities for lifetime income guarantees because guess what? Annuities have a monopoly on that. It's the only product on the planet that can provide a lifetime income stream you can never outlive. And you're saying, well, I've already got that. It's called Social Security. You're right. That's an annuity too. Or you said, oh, I've already got that. It's called a pension. You're right. That's an annuity too. But annuities as a product type, that's the only product on the planet that can pay you for the rest of your life. Started way back in the Roman times. I needed one of those centurion hats. For the Roman soldiers and their dutiful families that were laying it on the line for the empire, and they created what's called annuities, payments, which is where annuity came from, the word annuity, for them. And that today is what's called a single premium immediate annuity. So that's annuities. So let's talk about life insurance. Life insurance is the best return on investment you're never going to see. Why? Because you're dead, okay? It's a great product. Stan The Annuity Man has a ton of life insurance, so if I die in this really strange circumstance, my wife or probably my daughters are behind it, okay? So just be careful. But I love life insurance. I don't sell life insurance. Life insurance is a great product because the death benefit goes lump sum to the listed beneficiaries of the policy, probate-free, tax-free. Tax-free lump sum. So, I mean, I've got lots of life insurance on me because I believe in it from a standpoint of legacy because, my family's going to get that lump sum. And that's life insurance. But let's talk about annuities. Annuity death benefits are taxable. Now you're saying, wait a minute. Life insurance companies issue annuities. Correct, but annuities do not offer tax-free death benefit, even though they have death benefits. It is what it is. But that's the glaring difference between the two. Now, annuities are very diverse. You can have some that are for lifetime income. You can have some for principal protection. There are types of principal protection like multi-year guarantee annuities or fixed indexed annuities. The variable annuity side, which I don't sell, I don't do variables, their argument is that it's mutual fund type growth. Okay, great, that's fine. And then there's legacy riders, which we talked about. Those death benefits are taxable. And then you have long-term care, confinement care type annuities. So when you say the word annuity, you can't, it's not broad-based. It's not like saying, if you said the word restaurant or you said the word shoes, that's not all-encompassing. There's different types of shoes, there's different type of restaurants, there's different type of annuities. And they all have unique benefit propositions and limitations that you need to know about, and they solve for different things. But life insurance is primarily for death benefit. Now, we're going through a situation in this sales environment where there's a lot of people out there saying, hey, buy this life insurance and you have internal growth and you can get tax-free income and all that. No, you don't get tax-free income. That's called a loan on the policy. The IRS is pretty smart. We might not like them, but they're pretty smart. When you put money in the bank, you take money out of a bank, that's not tax-free income, that's withdrawal, or you take a loan out, that's a loan. Okay, you got to pay it back. Same with life insurance. You can get money out of a life insurance policy, but it's a loan, it's not tax-free income. But in my perfect world where the unicorns chase the butterflies and the planets align themselves, and just think about this, the Republicans get along with the Democrats. In that world, life insurance should only be used for death benefit, not anything else. You should buy the most death benefit you can buy for the least amount of money. Now, I'm going to get a lot of blowback on that, but bring it on, life insurance industry, because they're selling all these other, they're selling life insurance for other things. There is an argument. There's some long-term care situations with some life insurance policies that are worth looking into. But other than that, in my opinion, Stan The Annuity Man, America's #1 annuity agent, life insurance is for death benefit. It's the best return on investment that you'll never see because you're dead. All right, the hat's back. I mean, my producer's like, you don't have a 4-head, you have a 5-head. Turn that hat around. Get it, 5-head? All right, I did this other video called What is the Purpose of an Annuity? You might want to take a look at that. But I hope I've clarified some things with life insurance. Don't get caught up in this life insurance pitch that's out there, because I'm going to tell you something. That's how agents buy cars, really nice cars, for cash. I'm not saying they're bad people. I'm just saying that they're missing the boat, in my opinion, on what life insurance is truly for, and it's for death benefit and legacy. Annuities, different. It's not for death benefit in most cases. The only reason that you would ever use an annuity for a death benefit is if you can't qualify for life insurance. It's really that simple. So I would encourage you to go to our site at theannuityman.com. We do not sell life insurance. You can get that online all day long. Believe me, there's a lot of great term life insurance sites out there. Nobody's paying me a bunch of money to tell them those names, so I'm not going to say them. Just Google it, term life insurance online. But if you want to get annuities online, it would be theannuityman.com. We have the best annuity calculators on the planet that you can go in there and run quotes or have us run quotes for you. We also have a live feed of the best MIGA fixed rates in the country. It's for your specific state that you can see. You can get my books for free. You can do it all right there. Listen to my podcast. And oh, by the way, hit subscribe because I put these videos out every single day, Monday through Friday, on Stan The Annuity Man YouTube channel. So with that, I'll see you on the next video.